Fairy Tail Chapter 521. From this chapter, it seems as if the war between Alvarez and Fairy Tail is slowly creeping up on its conclusion. Along with that, we actually receive some interesting development in terms of upcoming fights in Fairy Tail within this chapter, and to say the very least, these fights are going to be pretty good. We actually kick off this chapter with where we kind of left off last chapter. Everyone is actually finding their bearings and whatnot, but then we skip over to the fight between Lizana, Elfin, and Agiel, a fight that's been going on for quite a while now, but we haven't seen much of, where we actually see some old guy come in who I don't really know who he is. Apparently he's Agiel's grandpa or something like that, but nevertheless, he says that the war is slowly reaching its conclusion, and there's no need to continue a fight like this, seeing as both sides have lost so much up until now. We then actually skip forward, and we actually get some development in terms of some upcoming fights within Fairy Tail, where we actually see August, one of actually the remaining of the Spriggan 12, and he's actually using some form of attack that was then combated by the ace of Fairy Tail himself, GILDARTS Clive. It's honestly very nice as well to see GILDARTS back in action, to be completely honest. He's been gone for such a long time training and whatnot, and from the point that he returned on, I have been anticipating seeing some of that Fairy Tail greatness through GILDARTS, seeing his power levels and whatnot after training as long as he did, and I think that we may be seeing it in upcoming chapters as he fights with August. And lastly, within the chapter, we saw the very beginning stages of Gray versus Seraph, with Seraph actually in the Fairy Tail Guild and Gray walking in saying to get the fuck out of there, basically. And with chapter 522 being entitled Gray's Trump Card, to say the very least, something crazy is going to go down between the two. However, Natsu himself along with Lucy are both actually heading to the guild, seeing as they anticipate Gray's arrival to the guild, but as well, they know that Seraph is there and they want to confront Seraph head on. So from here, we may not only see Gray versus Seraph, we could see a whole assortment of fights, such as Natsu and Gray versus Seraph, Natsu versus Seraph, Natsu and Lucy maybe versus Seraph. Like, we can see some crazy fights come out of this. Overall, I'm not gonna lie, this chapter was pretty good, not anything crazy, but it was kind of like the catalyst chapter to the conclusion of this war and this arc as a whole, so I'm very excited for that. So I'd actually give this chapter a solid 7 out of 10, but nevertheless, if you guys did enjoy this video, don't forget to leave this video a like, subscribe if you're new and want some more Fairy Tail content from me. Peace.